Good morning, everybody. Beautiful day here again in Maryland. Excited to be here. This morning, we're going to be using our Pearl Ball to breathe, and also just beginning on a comfortable seat. Always sitting up, like letting your body get into alignment. And you can sit on a bolster, you can sit on a chair, whatever works. All right, so let's begin to just come into our alignment, our neutral, and just begin to lift the flesh from the seat and let the legs be relaxed. Begin to find your breath. Do a little body scan. And just taking easy breaths in and out through your nose. This is something you can do anytime, anywhere. When you need some grounding, just close your eyes and breathe. Two more breaths like that. Just notice your breath. First step, noticing that you can even control your breath. Good. And then just sit quiet, sit still for a moment. And if you're a little bit rushing to get on to join me this morning, right, just beginning to settle down. I know for one, I was having technology problems. So that was giving me a little bit of a stressor. But now I come into my breath and I just soften down into my seat, and I realize that everything is doable when we just connect to our creative energy through breath, through the stillness, just getting in touch with our essential self, and really getting into the proper mindset, bringing our body into a peaceful state, even when we're not really living necessarily in a peaceful state. We can bring our bodies into that kind of relaxation mode so we can think more clearly. So let's begin this morning with a round of Kapalabhati. And getting comfortable in your seat. Begin to breathe into the belly. Taking a deep breath in, exhaling out. We're going to begin with a round of Kapalabhati. You're going to fill the belly, bringing breath into the belly, expanding the chest. And then begin to exhale and pump the belly back towards the spine. Relax. Take a breath in and breath out. Notice. Just to review for Kapalabhati, you're letting the inhale take care of itself. You're focusing on exhaling from the nose, pumping belly back into towards your spine. So just this pumping movement. As you exhale, throwing breath out. The whole time you're relaxing your shoulders. And again, it takes practice to learn how to relax and create this just, throwing the air out of your belly. And so just it's just practice, ladies and gents, just practice. Relaxing shoulders again. Let's go for a second round. Breathing in, full breath in, and then begin. Relax. Breathe in. Breathe out. Beautiful. Just calming the body just by activating this diaphragm. Okay, let's work with a little breath here. Let's work with Pranapana, Samana Udana, and then Vyana. Right? So this energy helps us to connect with what's going on in the body. The breath, the breath rides on the energy. So we want to, and the energy connects with the breath. So to move the energy, we need the breath. And so again, the energy sort of rides on the breath kind of rides on the energy. They're together in motion. And when we know this, we connect with this, then we know that we have the power to move energy. So if we feel stuck, we feel kind of stale, we can just tap into the power of our breath to move the energy through the body, the prana. And they really work together in partnership. So let's understand this, how the energy moves, or how the breath moves and how the energy moves, and then together we can work really just miracles in our body, and affecting and improving our vitality. So let's look at Pranapana, and this directly relates to the diaphragm, the tension pull, the tension that the diaphragm creates when we take an inhale, and it actually opens up down towards our belly. So that's why we want to have our belly relaxed when we take an inhale, because as we inhale, the diaphragm it expands and lowers, and so it's got this motion here, right? And so you might even start to tap in and feel that tension pull. At the same time, you're filling your lungs, so then we have this movement of the air moving up into the lungs. And so you feel this kind of tension, and it creates this nice big balloon kind of vibe. And then not only is it moving here, Apana Prana, it's moving here, Samana Udana, which is this tension this way, as the lungs expand this way. Now, it's 360 breathing, so you have this tension down and up, so it's like this downward and upward. Then we have inward, outward, and then you also have 360. So not only is this up, down, and then side to side, but then you have front to back. So then this tension is moving this way too. Lungs expanding out and into the back of your lungs. So this whole 360, right, is happening. Now this is restricted if we're tight. If we're tight in our intercostals, if we're tight in our pec muscles, if our rhomboids, if our shoulders are fixed, right? We're not going to get this full expansion. But this practice will help you to bring suppleness into your torso. We also add the balls in to create dimension, to create awareness, all of that. Okay, so let's breathe let's breathe the 360 here, and then we're going to get on the ball this morning and just work a little bit into pecs and into the sides. Okay, we'll try to get as much as we can done. Oh, we have time. All right, 10 after. Good. So let's spend another 5 minutes doing the breath work here, and then we'll get on the ball and just enhance it. Okay. All right. So let's look at the energy. Bringing your hand down here. I want you to simulate kind of what your diaphragm's doing, and then the rise of the breath up into the upper lungs. All right. So then we'll just begin. Understanding energy helps us to create breath. All right. So when we inhale now, we're going to expand belly. Inhale. Watch me inhale, expand belly, and draw the hand down. And then exhale and bring it back. And then just everything relaxes. Chest relaxes, belly pulls in, diaphragm's gonna come up. All right, do it again. Inhale. Exhale, relax. Let the shoulders sink, let the pecs relax. Belly's gonna pull in. So that's where the action is on the exhale, the belly's pulling in. Take another breath, expand your belly, relax your belly. And exhale. Okay, so it's expansion on inhale and then a contraction and relaxation on the exhale. Okay, now let's go side to side, imagining here, and maybe you even feel it. Ribs are gonna go out here, right? Expansion here, side to side, and we're still experiencing it, this downward, upward, but we're also now looking for this side to side, okay? So from here, when you're ready, begin to inhale. Feel the ribs broadening here, or imagine like the intercostals just opening the lungs, and as you exhale, just relax. Feel the sides of the sides of the ribs coming in, back into the center line. Let's go for 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. And relax. Okay, front to back. Front to back. Here, we're gonna, again, still working with up, down, side, side, but now we're focusing on front, back. Feeling this chest, feeling the belly coming out, and feeling maybe the back filling up a little bit, okay? 3 breaths. When you're ready, through your nose. Inhale. Relax on your exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And relax. All right, so the whole purpose of that exercise was to get you to connect with 360 breathing. What does that mean, right? This tension of downward, upward, the tension of outward, right? Spreading out through the front, the ribs, broadening here, intercostals, the muscles in between your ribs, expanding, 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 opening the lungs, and then front to back. You have front to back, your chest is puffing up a little bit, and you want to feel it in the back. That's the last place a lot of people feel it, but we'll get there. Okay, so let's go to the ball now. Get your pearl, because we're going to be getting into a little bit more detail. So coming off your seat, if you were sitting in a chair, great, come off your seat. Come on down, and we'll get right into pearl, okay? My stuff here. I'm coming down with you guys. Hang in there. All right, so come on down. We'll start here with, we're going to start with we're going to start on the side. And actually, you guys if you have your gold balls nearby, go for the gold ball. By the way, if you don't have any balls yet, look down in my description and you can order these Yamuna balls from me. And then you guys can join in. If you don't have balls, that's great. Welcome. And you can still do the practice with us without the balls and work on your breathing, okay? All right, and then when you're ready, order the balls from me. All right, so let's go on to our pubic bone with gold, right here. So get on your pubic bone body rollers. And again, if you're new and you're just joining us just because you're curious, or you can order your balls. But if you don't have a ball, you can just be down here and you can be still getting feedback from the floor, okay? All right, so up here on your gold ball, body rollers, and just keep your pearl ball close by, okay? And we're gonna just come into our forearm plank. Begin to just move forward and back, just working right onto that pubic bone. All right, so now we're gonna work with that first energy of apana prana. So this motion we worked on, you're gonna breathe and you're gonna feel the tension of the diaphragm lowering towards the ball, and then the filling of the chest, the lifting. See if you can feel this motion just by being here, okay? We're gonna start here. We may add the pearl ball in a second, all right? So take a breath in and aim the breath towards the gold ball, and see if you can build the breath from your belly up to your chest. We're gonna take 3 breaths, okay? When you're ready, relax here. Take a breath in, mouth closed, in through your nose, expand into the ball. And then exhale and relax. Feel the chest relax on the exhale, the shoulders, and finally you pull your belly away from the ball at the bottom of your exhale. Let's go for 2 more. Inhale, nice and smooth nice and slow and smooth through your nose, in through your nose. Relax in your exhale. Close your eyes, see if you can visualize this or feel the whole opposite energies. Pull your belly in at the bottom of your exhale. 1 more. When you're ready, get ready and breathe. Inhale, filling your belly. Diaphragm's lowering, filling your belly. Ribs expand, chest rises. Maybe you can feel it in the back a little bit too, but we're focusing in the front. And then as you exhale, let your shoulders relax, let your pecs relax, pulling your belly in at the end and the bottom of your exhale. Good. Nice. Okay, we're not going to use pearl on the front yet. Okay, we're going to just build here. All right, so now from here, take your ball away, and we're going to go and roll to the side of the hip. So just turn the body here and come into a supported side plank. All right, so the ball's right there at the side of your hip. You want to be on the bone. You're still on your hip bone for support. You don't want to be up in your side waist yet, because we want to feel nice and supported here. Top leg, you can bend it as a kickstand. You can bring it here, but just try to keep the bottom leg, or you can extend it straight, okay? All right, so from here now, we're gonna work with this side to side energy, okay? This expansion out from both sides. We'll add the pearl in a second right here. Just get it first. Okay, keep your neck in alignment. When you're ready, just try to relax into the ball. All right, and you're gonna aim your breath now, expansion through the chest. This is the motion, right? This expansion from side to side. When you're ready, inhale. You get to the top of the inhale, find the top, and then exhale. 2 more, inhale. This is all open here, expanding from side to side, from left to right. Imagine those intercostal muscles expanding and opening. And then when you get to the top of your inhale, then you're gonna relax down and just soften down into the ball. Good, go for 1 more, inhale. And exhale. Good, just this opening, expanding, helps to give opportunity to those intercostals. A lot of times, again, we can't take a full breath because we're really tight, we're not even toned and aware. So let's bring pearl in now and place it. You want to find your ribs, right? Your solid ribs underneath. Just place pearl right there. I'm just pulling this up so you can see. And then you're going to come down on pearl, and you're going to be on your side intercostal ribs right there. You can do this too. Okay, good. So from here now, we're going to expand into the pearl ball and just try to get the expansion here. So as you breathe, your ribs are, imagine we're working with this side-to-side energy, the opening here, and you should feel the ribs opening or pressing into the pearl ball if you're getting your air up in here, okay? If you can't, that's okay. It's a practice. Ready? We're going to still aim here. Belly first, then ribs, and then finally it goes up into the chest. Okay, when you're ready, inhale, expand to belly. Feel it in the ribs. Side to side. And then exhale. Pull your belly in at the end, pull your belly in at the end. Go again, inhale, expand belly. Side to side ribs. Find the top of your inhale, and then exhale when you get to the top. Exhale, soften from the chest, emptying from your chest, emptying from the ribs. Start to pull the ribs in now, side to side. Pull your ribs in from the sides, like crunching in, and then pull your belly in last. And then go again, inhale, expand belly. Into the pearl ball ribs. Up here if you can. Find the top of your inhale. When you get to the tippy top of your inhale, pause and notice, and then you begin to just exhale, consciously exhale, releasing air from your chest first, then from the rib area. Let your body weight sink, and then pulling your belly in at the end for the final emptying out. Good. All right, coming up off the ball, off that side. Just enjoy a delicious stretch here. Bottom leg is straight, front leg can come in the front or the back, and just, move through the hips. It feels really good. If you're up on your elbow, if you can, shifting, looking down if your neck's bugging you. And just enjoy a stretch here. And if you're a body roller, you just use your modifications. You can always bring your black ball in here, right? And then just come off the ball here, lift off and come off the ball. And go to your backs for a second before we do the other side. Now we're going to do back body expansion, right? We'll go to the other side. We're going to expand into our backs. So take your gold ball and just come up and bring it right between your shoulder blades. This should feel good. Usually we roll from the base of the spine up, but just today we're working on breathing. So now I want to work with that. We talked about the side-to-side energy. We talked about the up-down. And now we're going to talk about breathing back into that ball, right back there. So moving through the body here. Let me get a little bit more angled so you guys can see. But this is the lungs in the back. And I want you to try to aim your breath right into that ball. Expand your lungs into that gold ball. Hold your head here. And again, if you don't have a ball, you can just lay on the floor. Okay, and work with feeling your lungs expanding into the floor. Okay, when you're ready, we're gonna take our breaths here. We're still building breath from base to base to ribs and then up. And now focusing, expanding those back lungs into the ball. Do your best. Take a breath in, inhale, build your breath slow, look, and just keep breathing until you get to the top of your inhale. See if you can feel that expansion, any kind of sensation in that gold ball. When you get to the top of the exhale, you can pause, and then or the top of the inhale. When you exhale, you can pull your head forward a little bit and press. You can even lift your hips up if you want to press, and elbows come together. So just find a little cat pose here. It's going to feel good. Now, when you take an inhale, let your body weight go into the ball. Open the elbows, and same thing. Breathe into the belly, fill the ribs, upper ribs, back ribs. Feel, 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 feel. Keep expanding. Find the top of your inhale. Notice, and then when you're ready to exhale, begin to exhale from your chest, from your upper chest first, then the side ribs, the solid ribs, and then belly pulls in last. You can pull your head forward coming into this cat pose. Let's go 2 more since there's a lot going on here. Inhale, expand, belly, ribs, upper chest, open up, gaze up, back ribs here, expanding into the ball. Feel the weight of your body into the ball. Try to expand more breath into those upper back ribs, back lungs, and find your top of your inhale. I know everybody wants to stretch back like this for fish. I'm gonna let you. Just hang out for a second. It feels so good. Take a breath here. You have a nice open shape here to really feel the air coming up into your chest. So I'm going to let you stay here for a second and breathe, supporting your head And just breathe here, same principles, belly, ribs, upper chest, but feel how your upper chest can really take in more air here just by stretching it. The power of stretch, right? The power of making space between those ribs, that's how you can get the body into full potential. Let the air find your top, find the top of your inhale. Keep breathing in. Stretch the arms, stretch the arms, stretch the pecs. Don't be afraid to do it. Go for it. You have the power to stretch your muscles away from your sternum bone, that center line, that center spine in the back. Feel the shoulder blades squeeze it on the gold ball. And then on your exhale, when you're ready, when you're finished stretching in this beautiful stretch, bring your head forward and exhale here for final rounding of the spine into your cat pose. You can lift your hips up. Do a little spine work here, going up and back, down, down, apana, up for prana. You can kind of feel that. Imagine yourself lowering your diaphragm as you come down, inhaling and coming back up. One more. And then right back to the center. At the center thoracic spine, you can do a little side to side again. And then coming up to seated, you're going to come around. We're going to do the other side of the hips. How much time do we have left? Oh, we're good. Okay, back to your hips here. Back up on your ball. Bring in Pearl in because you're going to need her for your ribs. Okay, so let's just do a little side breathing here. So we've worked on all the directions of the energy. Let's try it here. Again, we're going for expansion again. Legs can be staggered. I like to stagger the legs too, like little scissor legs. That's great. Just feeling the stretch here. If you need to feel support, if you want to be supported, you can come down like that. Like that's totally fine too. Use all of your modifications here. All right, let's take a breath in. We're going to expand 3 breaths here. We're going to breathe and we're looking for side to side. This energetic. Ready? Breathing in, expansion here. And exhale. Just melt down into those balls. Beautiful practice. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Just ride your breath. Imagine your energy, your prana riding on that breath. Okay. And just enjoy here the body weight into these balls. And then when you're ready to move, you just lift up a little bit and move Pearl right to the ribs. And you can move your body side to side here just to kind of connect the, imagining the ball now running in between those intercostal muscles, or in between the ribs where the intercostal muscles are. Again, a lot of stagnation happens here. If we haven't been breathing in full potential, really expanding lungs, fully up to collarbones, your body's not going to know what to do. It's just not. Plus, it's going to be out of shape. It's going to be, the muscles will be very atrophied, okay? So a lot of this is why we call it practice. If you practice breathing, right, a couple times a week, and then you get it so automatic, or so you bring this automatic function into consciousness, you can practice breathing all day long. Stay connected with yourself. And then you become more supple. So it's just a practice. Don't get frustrated. If you don't feel it right now, you won't. If you're just starting, maybe you won't, and that's okay. It doesn't mean you can't. Okay, but just keep practicing, and you will one day, it just clicks, and then you start to build on that awareness. So take a breath in now. We're going to work last 3 breaths. We're going to keep working on that expansion energy from side where the lungs open up here like that. okay? You're still working this, you're still working that, and maybe you still work the front to back too. But here, you're gonna get some feedback here on the side of the body. Okay, let's go, 3 breaths. When you're ready, inhale, nice and easy and slow. Find the top of your inhale. Relax in your exhale. Two more, even add your hands. It's so good for it to connect this. Inhale. Top of inhale, exhale. Like the more you bear weight, right? Bear weight. Really melt, really relax down into the balls. Let the top side bodies relax. One more, inhale, find the top of your inhale. Exhale. Beautiful, guys. All right. Taking that pearl out. Enjoy a stretch. And when you're finished, rolling onto the floor. Coming back to your backs. You always want to end with a little bit of a Savasana. Just a little bit of just kind of calm the body down. Let all of that take hold in the body. Just pause for a moment. Spend as much time as you have. At least 5 breaths here, just to kind of let everything integrate. Have a gorgeous day or a beautiful evening, right? Since we're live, we're in the morning. At least in Maryland, it's the morning. And if you're watching the recording, thanks for joining. Thanks for checking me out. If you have any questions, send me comments on my channel, and I'll answer any questions I can. So I appreciate y'all. Join me every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Live, or check me out on the recording. All right, have a beautiful day. Namaste, blessings, enjoy.